All right. So if my co-host would do me a favor, make sure you release the mute button. More people will be coming in. So go ahead and continue to let people in. And to all of our awesome team members, look at the participants list. And if you see anybody from your team that's missing, go ahead and send them a quick text shout out. Let them know that the Zoom is about to begin. We're at 50%, less than 50% of what we had last week. So we want to keep those numbers up and keep everyone staying close to the fire. So go ahead and look at the participants list. Just go down the bottom, click on participants, look at all the names there. Look for your team. I talked this week about having that team pride, like your team within the big group, and you want to make sure that your team is showing up. When I was first and still getting onto Cynthia's team, I was looking to see how much of my team was showing up on Cynthia's Zooms. And I felt so proud that we were a new team there. And 1/3 of the people showing up on her established team was our team, the BIT Group. So you got to learn how to have that team pride and team camaraderie within your team, a team within a team. So go ahead and look there, participants, and govern yourself accordingly to get your people on. Say, hey, where are you? We're about to start. Wanda said her team is in the house. Wanda's team is in the house. Is your team in the house? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get started. So welcome to our Sunday night BIT Group team Zoom. We do this Zoom every single Sunday night, and it has been going on for years. And so on this Zoom, we cover updates and announcements and wins and training, personal development, maybe compensation, just all those things, big group, to keep everybody connected, to keep us all moving forward. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get this party started by celebrating our wins. Now, for all the new people, let me tell you, wins start creating the energy. A winning team tends to keep on winning. And I want you all to know and take on and embody that you are a winner. You are a champion. Like, have a champion mindset. Have that persistence, have that determination, have that stick-to-itiveness, have the energy of a champion, the energy of a winner. And people who win, guess what they want to do? They want to keep on winning. And so know that when we go over our wins, sometimes people think wins are, oh, I signed somebody up. Oh, I made a certain amount of money, and all that is good as wins. But a win could be a adversity that you overcame, maybe just getting closer to your goal, even if you didn't reach it. It could be a fear that you came up against that you surmounted. So wins could be anything, but this is like rapid fire it 30 seconds or less. It can be you celebrating yourself or you celebrating someone else on your team or even cross line. So let's go. I'm going to take about 10 or 12 wins. Who's that first person?
This is everybody. This is Ramona. I want you to know we took on a challenge of 100 calls, and I want you to know I did 100 prospects in a day. Come on, y'all.
Go ahead. 100 in a day. Success clap, please. Boom. For those of you who are new, when we celebrate a person, we say success clap, please, and we all together say boom. So that's what we do after each person's win a success clap. Go, Ramona. I see your hand, Jeff, and then Anna.
Hey, everyone. I'm getting daily pay, and I'm on my way to 1 star. So, and I want to welcome my partner, LaShonda Clark.
She said that real cool. Oh yeah, I made daily pay. Listen, unmute and give a big shout out to a brand new platinum director who just opened up her daily pay. And LaShonda, success clap, please. Boom. Awesome. Jeff, I saw your hand. Go ahead and unmute, Jeff.
Yes, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. I want to give a big old shout out to Miss Georgia for doing what she do best. She dominates. She brought another leader in another person in the game. So I'm super excited for her. Let me tell you something about Miss Georgia. She takes no prisoners. You hear me?
Right.
When I say that if you guys understand how she does this, she'll get them on a call, and then she get them on a call with either me or Boomy. And I'm telling you, this is the kind of energy I would like to see from everybody here because her energy is infectious. So, success clap for Miss Georgia, please.
All right, success clap, please.
Boom.
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 Georgia.
Boom.
Awesome. Go ahead, Zakia, and then Rebecca. Zakia, unmute.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this on. Peace and blessings, everyone. I'm so happy and proud and thankful to announce that I have a brand new partner, Janine Ingram. Woohoo!
All right, success clap, please.
Thank you, guys.
Boom. I think she did
Congratulations.
that. Zakia
Thank
did that like
you.
after
Boom.
midnight.
Congratulations.
Right? After midnight on that last day of those double bonuses. So double bonuses to Zakia, new team member. That's awesome. Go ahead, Rebecca.
Thank you. God bless.
Good night, everyone. Good night, everybody. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I am so excited that my cousin has joined me as a platinum partner.
Awesome. New
Candy
team member.
Taylor.
Keeping it in the family. Success clap, please.
Boom.
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 In the
Awesome, Rebecca.
business. Awesome. Go ahead, Daytria, and then Cass.
Okay, so my
Daytria.
win for the week is me and Valori, we took on the live challenge that you have presented to the team several times. We started over like 3 times, but I'm on day 4. Yes, I completed day 4, so I believe I'm going to be consistent now. So
And you got up to what? What did you get up to consistently?
well, the first 2 times, it was only just that one time. So it was a good thing. We
Okay.
didn't get all the way till 20 like you did that time.
I got you.
And then had to start over. So, but we're on day 4, which is great. So that's the
Awesome.
furthest
Yes. Day
we've
4,
gotten.
4 days in a row of going live. Success
Yes.
clap, please.
Boom.
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 And
Boom.
Valori. Go ahead, Cass,
Boom.
Tracy, and then Al.
Hey, Bunmi, I just want to say my team has been working hard. We are growing. We've added partners. We've added platinum directors. And
Wonderful.
we are rapidly on our way to being a 3-star director team.
Woo, 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 woo. Awesome. Awesome. Success clap, please.
Boom.
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 Good when your team is
You're
moving,
so
getting
funny,
that
Joe.
energy. Yes, yes. Go ahead, Tracy.
Okay, yesterday I spent, no word of a lie, 3 hours doing this again and again and again, but I have now done a voiceover with an for an Aussie presentation, and I'm not kidding you, I must have deleted 20 of them, but it's all done, and we can now share that amongst our Australian people with the Aussie accent. And thanks to everyone, because I watch you guys like a hawk. So I've learnt all what to say and what not to do, and I'm very proud of myself that I've done it.
Whoa, well, we are proud of you for doing it, Tracy, from down under. Let's give her a big success clap, please.
Boom.
Awesome, guys. So did you hear what she said? She did the Aussie presentation. We're going to get back to Danny, but remember, Danny was like, when I was open in France, there was nothing in French. There was nothing for us. David Hart just said, okay, if you want it, you got to bring in 1,000 people first before we do anything. And he got it done. That's what Tracy is doing. She's forging the trail in Australia, like the first one there, opening it up, making it happen. So I'm excited for you, Tracy. All right, who was next? Al and then Georgia. And then we'll end with Georgia.
Yeah. Hey, hello, group. My first thing I wanted to say is I finished the 21-day challenge. I even went up to 24 days. I just kept going. And I had initially, I went up to 10th day and I messed up. I had to start back over. So I was determined this time to get this go live challenge.
So what you did, like 31 days or something? Whatever.
Yeah, 31,
that was great.
maybe 34 days now.
Wow, let's give Alice a sus clap, please.
Boom.
All right, and
But you know,
Georgia.
I'm noticing, Bunmi.
Boom.
I'm noticing that my timeline with the inside of these stories, I'm seeing new faces I never saw before on my page. I think that's
Maybe that
21
going
days.
live is opening up that algorithm. Facebook actually going live. Awesome, awesome. New followers. All right, and Georgia will end with you.
Oh, okay. Guys, I just want to thank my new platinum partner to be on this call for the first time, and that's Roz Range. And I like to say her background is a travel agent.
Okay.
So she got that in her belt, so that's going to be a plus, I'm thinking.
Absolutely.
Congratulations,
Let's give Miss Georgia and Roz a success clap, please.
Yes.
Oh. Awesome. Well, we welcome all of our new members who are on here. Let me just give a blanket shout out to all of you who are stepping up and doing presentations, to those of you who are doing three-way calls, those of you who are doing your launches, who are getting your new people started right. So all of you all who are staying close to the fire and plugged in. So shout out to the BIT Group. Those of you who are doing the do, that is awesome, awesome. All right, guys. Well, we got started with our wins, and the next thing that I want to talk about is let's revisit yesterday's training with Danny. Oh my gosh, I know with so much fire going on there that he was spewing. We were all talking about it in our chat. But I just want a couple people, and I didn't ask anybody to do this ahead of time, but just come out and quickly, we need to rapid fire. What was something or some things or the overall energy that really stood out for you yesterday? Guys, if you have not seen the training, corporate training from yesterday, Danny Seganol, the number one income earner. Did I tell you? Hold on, the number one income earner in France. He was on as a special guest. So go back and revisit it on the Travorium Facebook page. But Erica, Michelle, you're at work. Are you trying to let us know what you got out of yesterday, Erica?
Yeah, let me let y'all know before I log for the crazy people here. So yes, so it was an amazing call, and I had just like rolled over from waking up, and I got on I got on the call, and the first thing I heard was him say, "Stay focused on the focus." And baby, that resonated in me so good. Like, stay focused on the focus. You can't be focused about everything. Like, what you have to focus. Like, you have to focus on what it is you need to focus on. And that was so big for me. Like, he said he had so many things to say. Like, what did he say? Bunmi, he was saying that we worried about the NO. What about the NO? Like we the first ones that heard it. We the first ones that heard it. Like, I think people think, oh, it just began with us. No, it don't. It didn't just begin with us. So we just got to stay focused on the focus.
I love it. Stay focused on the focus. Write that one down, y'all. Thanks for sharing, Erica. I see Neverly's hand up. Go ahead, Neverly.
Well, he said a whole lot, but let me just say one of the things that stuck out was you got to be intentional. You got to be intentional. You just got to go out and do it. You got to be focused. Continue to press forward and don't quit. Don't quit. It doesn't matter. You can't afford to quit.
I know that's right. Guys, some of you all got to really ask yourself, am I really solidly locked into my goals and dreams? Because distractions come, and next thing you know, the wind and blew you this way, the wind and blow you that way. But if you focus, like my focus has been on getting to this ambassador position this whole time. Y'all have not seen me waver to go off or haven't heard from me, because I know it's vitally clear to me what I want, and I'm going after, and I'm not letting anything sway me off course. Yes, now I got to take care of a baby from 9 to 6, 5 days a week, but I'm doing 3 ways with the baby on my hip, giving a disclaimer. Oh, I'm sorry if y'all hear some background noise. I'm just taking care of my grandchild. I'm doing what it is that I've got to do, because my goal is clear. There's a lifestyle that I'm looking to live and help other people. It ain't just about building Travorium. This is about my lifestyle and helping other people to reach their goals. So you got to get that focus, like Erica said, and like Neverly just said, and be intentional. Let's get to the money, y'all. Let's get to the lifestyle. It's going to take you all double, triple, quadruple longer if you start and then you stop because something happened, and you start again, and then you stop because you gotta do something over here that you could be multitasking and doing two things at one time or using the nooks and crannies. So you gotta not start, stop, start, stop. You gotta learn how to deal with distractions and keep steady plotting. That's just as is what it is. Go ahead, Wanda, and then Anna.
Yeah, what rang out for me is when he was talking about what scam was. Scam was still confused about money. And when people talk to you, yeah, when people talk to you about, well, it's a scam, he said it's a scam, really not to, basically. And then he also talked about like 4 or 5 things, and I was writing some of it down, but he did say this too. Basically, he talked about raising your hand, you know, about what you want, right? And people just, when they raise a hand, they didn't raise it all the way. So the bottom line, what I got from that is don't make in terms of your goals, don't make your minimum your maximum.
Mm-hmm.
He said, because some people raise their hand just a little bit, and then he said, raise your hands all the way up. I'm gonna demonstrate. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take it off, show you my picture so you can see me. Okay, so what he was doing. Did I take it off again? Wait a minute. Give me a second.
Listen. Hey, we can't. I got to keep going.
Yeah, he did like this, right? And then he said, then he did like this. He said, this is what you're reaching those goals. You know, don't do it like this. Do it like this. Reach high. And so, you know, I think about that when I'm not doing what I know I should be doing, and I'm not focused on my goals. And it's like he just lit some fire up under me yesterday. That's all I got.
He did. He lit fire up all of us, y'all. So reach high for the sky, like Wanda just showed you. Thank you, Wanda. Yeah. Let's go to Anna, Jerry, and then Dawn.
Okay, so what I took from it was he said, keep your business open 24/7. Your business never closes. It's always open. So therefore, no matter where you are, your business is always open. And also stay consistent on whatever we're doing. Stay consistent. Focus is yes, but you have to stay consistent in what we're doing.
That's yes. And let me tell you guys, if you're not making videos, you're not keeping your business open 24/7. You got to position yourself where you can be found while you are sleeping. So if your business is only open when you're talking to somebody, that's not the way to do it. So you've got to overcome yourself and get in front of the camera, or do like so many of you all are learning to do now, use AI, your AI twin or whatever, so that you can make, Deborah, you got to stay on mute, so that you can do more videos and things to position yourself to be found while you are sleeping, keeping your business open 24/7. That's good. All right, go ahead, Ma. Jerry Stewart. Unmute. I see your hand up. All right, she's probably trying to find the unmute button. Go ahead, Dawn, and then we'll get back to my mother.
Hey, yeah, real quick, 3 things. He said our product is the opportunity. You know, we've been hearing a lot of different teams, they'll focus on travel, and then we're focused on savings and travel, but our product is the opportunity. And he said a lot of times people will say they don't have time. He said you choose not to have time. That's just the bottom line of it. And then one of the questions that he asked people is, when you retire, will you have more money or less money? And what are you going to do about it? So those were a couple of my takeaways. And the last one, I said 3 things, was he said the worst case scenario is if you get started and I guess like it doesn't work for you, the worst thing that can happen is that you'll have the life that you have now.
Thank you so much, Dawn, for sharing some good stuff. It's so, guys, it's so true. People choose not to have the time. That is a choice. I'm telling you, we all have 24 hours in the day. And if something is important to you, you're going to choose what you got to do in order to get that thing done. Anything else is just an excuse. Sometimes I hear people that are giving me excuses and I don't even say, and I'm just like, wow, okay. That just means like you're not totally sold out on what you said that you wanted, right? Because you're letting an excuse come. I don't allow myself to give excuses, because the life that I want to live is too important to me to live a life of excuses. Go ahead, Jerry.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, one of the things that really made me laugh was when he said, Daryl sent me a video or sent me a text saying, "Oh, the meeting's going to be at such time." He said, "Why is he sending me this? You know when the meetings are. People shouldn't have, your leaders shouldn't have to send you things about the meeting is here and me when you should know when these meetings are and make sure that you're on it." And I just thought it was so funny. He was like, "He don't need to send me when the meetings. I know when the meetings are." So what he's saying is, guys, let's internalize when our meetings are, whether it's Sunday night, whether it's Tuesday, Thursday, internalize them and know when they are and be there.
Hey, that's good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, you got a list of all the calls in the getting started documents that you should give to your new people so that they know, especially when a person's new. Yeah, I can see you sending it out, and I still send it out to a lot of you, but I really shouldn't. And some of you may say, oh, you really don't have to, but make it important. Set alarms, know when the meetings are. That's good. Go ahead, Carolyn. No, I think I said Georgia, then Carolyn, then Merle, and then we'll stop there.
Oh, okay. I'd just like to say, it hit my head this morning about keeping your business open, right? So I do a lot of stuff, and I've been moving snow and stuff all day. So this morning I get this phone call, right? I wasn't woke good because I stayed up late last night. And this is how I answered. I said, "Good morning." That means I don't want to talk. So the guy said, "Oh, I want to apologize to you." I said, "For what?" He said, you wrote me back in May. He's a pastor. He said, "I want to apologize because I thought you was a scam." I said, "Look, I ain't no scam. Everything's real about me." And I started waking up. He said, "Oh, I apologize." He said, I just want to know what you're doing." He said, I got you. He has a church over in Africa. He said, "I got about 300 or 400 people. I want to get connected to you." You know, I woke all the way up then, right?
I know that's right.
So I'm trying to set that up with him. So
let me tell you, y'all, energy begets energy. Miss Georgia has the energy. She came in, she like spoke what she was going to do. She keeps speaking it. Her prospects know she ain't pulling no punches. She don't got a whole bunch of time. She take you around the bases. Do you see it or do you not? Hey, I got to go. I mean, and that's the energy she has, and her friends know, and they are joining her. So again, congratulations, Georgia, and thanks for sharing about keeping your business open 24/7. Go ahead, Carolyn, and then Merle.
Hi, there were three things that stood out for me. He was saying when people say money is tight, he said, if you think money is tight now, wait until you retire. And another thing that stood out was become obsessed with changing your life over the next few years. And the last
wait a
thing
minute, hold up. Please repeat both of those again. Y'all grab a pen because these are important, because these are things that you can say to people to really get their mind to stop from this comatose state of being in the rat race and just keep doing the same thing over and over that's not getting them the good results. Go ahead, Carolyn, say that again.
The first one was if when people are saying money is tight, if you think money is tight now, wait until you retire.
If you think money is tight now, wait until you retire. Oh, I'm gonna use that on your prospects when we on three-way. That's good. If you think money is tight now, wait, write it down, y'all. Write it down. The paper never forgets. Wait until you retire. Ouch. Like that's a wake-up call for people.
Yes.
That's good. What's the other one?
And the next one was become obsessed with changing your life over the next few years.
Become obsessed. Hold up.
Okay, I'm sorry. Become obsessed with changing your life over the next few years and take control of it.
Your life over the next few years. Now, let me tell you, I like when he says over the next few years, right? He didn't say in the next 12 months. Over the next few years, whatever that is going to take. It took Ambassador Phyllis Terry 5 years to get to ambassador. It took Harlan Hall 1.5 years to get to ambassador. It took the other guy from Africa 6 months. So it takes people different, but over the next few years, over the next 3 or 4 years, 4 or 5 years is going to come. It doesn't have to happen overnight. Some people, oh, if I haven't reached such and such in 12 months, then they feeling all down in the dumps, doom and gloom, and oh, it ain't never going to happen. You got to give yourself time. You got to give yourself grace. 3, 4, 5 years is going to come. And you got to learn what it is that you're doing. A lot of people, you don't know what it is that you're doing, and you haven't been doing it for long enough. So please get obsessed. If you get obsessed with changing your life, nothing is going to stop you. That baby don't stop me, because I'm obsessed with changing my life and getting back to and surpassing the income that I had when I had some business shifts. Oh, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to get to $1 million a year in this company as long as this company is here. So I am obsessed and nothing's going to stop me. Go ahead, Merle, your turn. Thank you. Oh, Carolyn, will you finish?
I just had a couple more.
Okay, go ahead.
I would add to that, don't quit on you. And the other thing you say all the time is don't let the start stop you. I would add, don't quit on you. You always say, don't let the start stop you.
Yes, right, don't quit on you. I love that. And every day, guys, is you against you. Remember how I told you all that comparison is the thief of joy? You're not comparing yourself to Neverly, to Wanda, to Carolyn, to nobody. Like, it's you looking in the mirror every day, talking to yourself in the morning, doing your mirror work. Can you be better today than you were yesterday? Can you come up against that challenge? Can you look yourself in the eye and tell yourself great things about yourself in the morning to power up, so that you can make the calls, so that you can make the videos, so that you can pique the interest, so you can pitch out to 25 people? Is you against you? Are you going to achieve what you said you were going to do, or are you going to wimp out and back down? Ain't no wimp. Big Group is not made of wimps, right? We're not a wimpy team. We are full out entrepreneur minded, going forward in the direction of our dreams confidently. And we're working on getting better and better. That's the type of championship team we're raising up. Good stuff. Thank you, Carolyn and Merle.
Yes, I got a lot on yesterday, but one of the key one that I love is not thinking negative, no matter what's going on. If you meet people who are negative, oh, this is not going to work or not, you need to just block them out. You cannot think negative no matter what's going on. And another thing, he said so much stuff. I wrote down some of this stuff. Like Boomy said, the pen never forgets. If you could invest $4 a day on yourself to get started, you got to have a mindset. And like somebody said, what you going to do after retirement? So we got to set up ourselves to do this thing. And it's got to be an everyday thing. Every day you wake up thinking about it. And I like what uh I can't remember his name right now, but he talked to Todd, how he talked about meditation, getting up, reading your word, getting something in your spirit to be positive, because you got to start with yourself. Like Boomy always tell us to get up and meditate. So we got to meditate and think right. Our mindset got to be right.
Yes.
So that's what I got.
Thank you, Merle. That's so good. Guys, this is no small feat that you're going after. Don't think money's not going to drop out of the sky. Recruits aren't going to drop out of the sky. A 6-figure residual business isn't going to just show up for you. You are a co-creator with God, and God has given you these mental faculties, your imagination, your reason, which is your ability to think the right thoughts, your will, which is your ability to stay focused, the power of your words. You got all these mental faculties that you've got to use to create the life that you want. You absolutely can do it, whether it's a little bit of extra money, whether it's 6 figures, or whether it's $1 million business. And here we have a strong company that we're doing it with. So we're doing all these things with something that's real, so our feet can be cemented in and locked in. But it's not just going to happen just because you're in Travorium. You've got to be in Travorium with the right mindset that's pointed in the right direction all the time. And when you get off course, you got to that own self be true and get yourself back on course. You got to be able to say, oh, my thinking been off. Oh my gosh, I've been thinking negative thoughts. Oh my goodness, I was thinking something contrary to what I said that I wanted. And shift yourself back into the right position. I am a winner. I am a champion. Not, dang, this is hard. Wrong thinking. Oh my goodness, you know, nobody wants to join. If you're saying that, the words you speak become the house that you live in. Remember that. The words you speak become the house that you live in. So every day you need to intentionally be setting up the words that you want to say. Like, money comes to me easily, frequently, and in large amounts. Business partners are coming to me from the north, south, east, and west. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a magnet for motivated self-starters coming into my business. Like, decide what it is that you want and speak those things. Okay, awesome. So now what we're going to do, and I'm gonna have to get back to you because I gotta move on. So, ladies and gentlemen, you all may have heard of the great Art Williams, right? So Art Williams is the gentleman who started A.L. Williams, which became Primerica. He became a billionaire, but when he started out, it was just, well, he started as a high school football coach making like $10,000 a year, right? Broke. Then he got into the insurance business. And when he started his own agency, it was just him and like 6 other people in this beat up old ragtag office. And over some decades, they grew to be a huge company that did more business in insurance than the 100-year-old company of Prudential. They did more business in Prudential and MetLife put together, starting from this small ragtag bunch of people who just had a vision, right? So I'm going to play the historic Just Do It speech. And I want you to listen to him and his energy, because you all told me that you want to walk across the stage in February at the leadership conference. You all told me you want to hit 1 star. Told me you want to hit 2 star. You told me you want to be financially free. Some of you all said, I want to be ambassador. I want to be ambassador. Wonderful. Great. Just do it. I want y'all to listen to the great Art Williams, because you're building something just like he built something. I want you to
I believe desire and will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something. Say, Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to go for it. Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. You look at the outside and study those 2 individuals, everything seems to be the same. They both are the same sex, they both are the same age, they have the same training, the same positions, the same contract, the same fringe benefits. They both are successful, they work hard, they're good family people, make tough commitments. But what's the difference? What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. He pays the price and a little bit more. He works hard and a little bit more. He's loyal to the company and a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money and a little bit more. He saves money and a little bit more. If you want to win in these United States, you got to be tough and you can't quit. The last thing I'll talk to you about today in building this winning edge is, folks, if you want to win in business, you got to be a leader. Leadership is everything. You show me anything in these United States that win, I'll show you a leader at work. You show me a successful church, Boy Scout troop, club, football team, business, I'll show you something run by a leader. See, I thought at one time in my life you had to be smart to win. I used to have these smart people that dress so pretty and talk so pretty and use these big words. They just intimidated me. And I said, Art, you can't ever be that good. Why don't you just throw in the towel and go on back and coach football for a living? And I found 2 things out about smart people. I think it's almost impossible for a smart person to win in business in America today. Because I find smart people spend their whole lifetime figuring things out. They're always trying to figure out an easier way and a quicker way. And another thing I found out about smart people is they just don't get around to doing nothing. And see, somebody like Art Williams, everybody said, well, he can't do it. And somebody like that can't do it. But he does it. See, folks, I want you to know almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost, in everything they do, almost is a way of life to almost everybody in America. but the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.L. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. Art, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. Art, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. Art, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. Art, if I could just sell my house. Do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it and do it and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting. What I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it and do it and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down here at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique. And how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else. And how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life. Thank you.
Wow, was that powerful, y'all?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Yeah.
Just very powerful.
Do it.
Yes. Do it. Y'all, that's what we got to do. Powerful.
Just do it.
Just do it. I hope it spoke to you, y'all. No,
it definitely did. Bunmi, can I say something real quick? It's probably 2.5 people on this call who know about something what I'm about to say. But when we were in a previous business, I remember like going so hard, and I'm not saying that I was even successful in this business, but I was determined for the motivational part of the business, the motivational part of the big group. And Bunmi say all the time that some people are just here for the camaraderie. And it wasn't that in that business I was there for the camaraderie. I was definitely there to make the money. But at the time of my life, I needed the camaraderie. So I can recall leaving the hospital with my dying husband in the bed, flying to Baltimore. I don't even really, if I'm being totally transparent, I can't even remember how I got the money for the ticket because I was literally a hospital wife. And going to Baltimore, not once, but I think twice during that year for events for that business and also for one of the Bunmi's Do Life Better events. And when he listening to that just made me think, I was just thinking about just doing it. I just had to just do it. I just had to, and to me, it wasn't even about making the money. I just had to get in the space. Bunmi know that my mindset and during that period needed to be so focused. Else I'm telling you, I probably would not even be here right now had it not been for those events or just doing it or just waking up to a call or just doing it, literally just doing it, just getting the money to get a ticket to get to where I needed to go to be in the place where I needed to be. We just really have to do it. sometimes we are so focused on the wrong thing, and it takes me back to what Danny's saying. I don't mean to start babbling, but it took me back to what Danny said. Stay focused on the focus. Okay, the date wrong on your flyer. Just do it. I remember about 2 months ago, I told Boomy, okay, I'm gonna make a video of my why. I did that video 2 or 3 times, and I sent them all to Boomy. I'm like, I don't know which one to post. She said, post them all. Like, everything don't have to be perfect. Your video, what you saying don't have to be perfect. People don't know I had a stroke in January. For me, when I look at myself in the mirror, I see my mouth crooked. Nobody else can notice that, but I see my mouth crooked. I'm still doing videos. I'm still going on live. I'm still uploading to YouTube. You still have to do it. And I'm not, and y'all know me by now. I don't mind throwing myself under nobody's bus. I'm not a platinum. I'm not, I'm not 1 star. I don't even have my 3, but I'm here. I'm still doing it. I'm going to keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And it doesn't matter to me that I don't have my 3. I'm not giving up. I'm not in a race with nobody, and nobody should be in a race with each other. Y'all are here at your own pace. Your own pace. Set your pace. Set your pace. And you go along with your. Yesterday on the lunch and learn, what did I tell y'all? I'm gonna be here for Monday and Tuesday to do a back office training. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be here all week with y'all doing the back office training, because I know anything can happen. So what I can commit to is I'm gonna commit to Monday and Tuesday, but just for giggles and for the to say I'm doing something, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be here all week with y'all, because I don't want to let y'all down. I don't want to let myself down. But Monday, I set my pace. People, set your own pace. Go at your own race. You will get there. We are all going to get this money in Travorium. Travorium is it. I told Rebecca today, it's the last call for alcohol. This is it. This is the thing. Danny said it. What else you gonna do when you leave here? You gonna go pay Expedia to go on vacation? No, this is it. So just do it, y'all. I'm sorry.
Awesome. Love it. Love the energy. No, with powerful, powerful. Wanda, I see your hand up. And look, she's just doing it because she at work and she doing it. Thank you, Erica.
Awesome. I just want to say ditto to everything she said, because, when you continue to go, no matter what's going on in your life, which is something that I know a lot about, because in 2015, I also had a stroke. But to look at me right now and to see what I do, you never know it. And the other thing, too, for me, is being with Art Williams, being there with him and feeling the energy. It helped me at that time to go RVP. I didn't have the people, but I went RVP. And if I could do it there, I can do it here. Not RVP, but ambassador.
Amen. Awesome. Awesome. Guys, hopefully you all were taking notes, and thank you, Wanda, for sharing. Love your energy as well. He said, do what it takes and a little bit more. Ask yourself this. Are you doing what it takes and then still a little bit more? Like that little bit more principle. My mother used to always talk about that. It's like, hey, you tired? You want to stop? Oh, let me make one more phone call. Let me make one more call to get a guest on this Zoom. He said, are you tough? You got to have the mindset. You can't quit. And you got to have a mindset of a leader. That's so important, because, guys, don't think you can be ambassador and not be a leader. No, it's a leadership role. If you're 2-star, you got to be a leader. You may get to 1-star not being a leader, but look at what Mo is doing as a 1-star. Like, he's a leader. He's already doing presentations for his people. Erica's one away from platinum, but she's doing presentations and she's doing trainings, just to let you all know, not that everybody, you don't have to be a leader, but if you want to be ambassador, like, all ambassadors are leaders. You got to lead a team and help them. So I want you to understand that's part of what you're doing here on the BIT Group. When you do your personal development, when you're building into yourself determination and persistence and confidence and boldness. Why? Those are leadership qualities. Also, loving and serving and compassion and empathy. Those are leadership qualities too. but are you growing yourself so that you can lead? And leaders lead by example. So if you're like on again and people see you and then nobody hears from you for 2 months or a month or 3 weeks, they come like, well, where's so-and-so? Oh, I thought he was a leader, but now he done dropped to the back. Oh, is he someone to look up to or not? You got to understand the leaders show up 100% of the time. I'm not saying you want 100% of the Zooms. That's not what I'm saying. But you can't fade to black and go to the back. Leaders stay in front. You will see me here leading you all from the front. I will never go to the side and I will never go to the back because this is what I've made a decision to do. And this is because of the lifestyle I want to live. So who else? Somebody else have their hand up? One of the things while I'm waiting for somebody else who wanted to share, he said, do you want to become somebody? Do you want to be somebody? There's an enemy called average. And sometimes you guys say, oh yeah, I want to be this and that. I want to get to this rank or that rank. And then when it don't happen fast enough, or when it doesn't happen when you thought it would, I can look up, I got right there, 3-star directive, February 2025. I didn't make 3-star until April 11th, 2025. So I want y'all to know that because I set my goals, I make my affirmations, I visualize, and I wrote it down. But I didn't hit it then. But I didn't beat up on myself because I knew I was going to hit it. I knew I was moving forward. That was just a target date. And I didn't hit it February, but I hit it in April. I failed my way forward. This is what you do. It's okay if you don't hit it. But at least I had a target and I was moving towards it. So if I was just leaving it all up in the air, maybe it would have happened by now, maybe not. But you guys got to understand, do you want to be somebody? Now you're somebody now, but it's an enemy called average. Mediocrity, that should be a word that you do not want to identify with. Jeff says, be great because you are great. Are you embodying that greatness? Are you walking in that greatness? When you're talking to a prospect, do you have that posture? Is that greatness within you? So you have that posture and that boldness. And so there's nothing that they can say to you that would make you feel that your opportunity is less than. That maybe you want to say no to them first because they don't qualify for what you have because their mindset isn't there. Or they're negative, or they just don't seem like somebody you want to work with, right? So I need you all to make sure that you say, you know what, daggone, I want to be somebody. I'm going to be working on becoming the best version of myself. I'm growing, I'm evolving, I'm expanding. Like Denise said, she ain't know nothing about no social media. And now she's starting to show up on social media. Kudos to you, Denise. You becoming even more, becoming another person, guys. Listen, we cannot become what we want by remaining who we are. This is a personal growth journey. And the more you become, the larger your paycheck becomes. So this is a reason why I keep showing up, telling you guys, do your affirmations, do your visualization, read your Think and Grow Riches and You Were Born Rich and The Science of Getting Rich. Read The Magic of Thinking Big. You got to learn how to think the right way to get the results that you want to get. Was there anybody else who wanted to share? Listen, another thing he said, people almost do enough, right? They almost do enough. But so many times, what do they do in Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich? They talk about 3 feet from goal. And that guy was like digging and he stopped, right? He wasn't getting it, and he gave up. He was just 3 feet from goal. If he had just kept going, he would have found the oil vein, but he stopped 3 feet from goal. If you give up on your business, if you give up on getting to your rank, if you give up on where you want to go with Travorium, you don't know that next person you could have called. Or 5 people after that could have been the one that said, man, I see this thing and I want to run and do this thing with you. So, guys, become someone great and keep on going, steady plodding. Don't stop because you're 3 feet from goal. All right. Dawn, yes, this business is a personal development plan with a compensation attached. That is what it is. Personal development with a compensation plan attached. Go ahead, Al.
Hey, Boom, I just wanted to recognize someone on here, Jose Vasquez. He's our deaf uh, partner from out in New York, and he keeps showing up as well also. And he's not letting that be an impairment to building this business. And he's really going after this opportunity and also being able to share it with other people in the deaf community. And I just want to give him kudos just for coming on tonight with someone who's interpreting what we're talking about right now. He's taking that extra mile to go and get someone to interpret what we're talking about so that he can get to where he wants to be in this business. So I just want to give him a shout out for being on the
Big
team.
shout out to Jose. That's what I'm talking about. No excuses. Remember this, and Andre said it last week, and I'm going to say it again. Excuses are monuments to nothing that build bridges to nowhere. So when you get ready to give an excuse, just like, you know what? Let me not even say it's just an excuse. Excuses are monuments to nothing that build bridges to nowhere. Tia said, y'all, you can't give me an excuse. Look, my daughter just almost committed suicide. I had to sell my washer and dryer to get started. I mean, I had to sleep out in my car. Like, some people have to do those things. They make no excuses. I'm making no excuses. I can't stop because I got to take care of baby 5 days a week now. No, that's why I need to work harder so I can get an au pair like I had when my kids were coming up for a couple of years. Like, hey, work harder so the baby won't be an excuse, right? No, I'm not using that as an excuse. Whatever it takes to get it done, whatever it takes and a little bit more. That's the championship mindset. And somebody else, Tina, is working on her PhD. She is not saying, well, when I finish my PhD coursework, then I'll do it. No, she's getting on the calls when she can. She's multitasking. She has a job. She's working on her PhD, and she's in the business, working her way to 1-star. No excuses. I love that's the kind of mindset that you got to have. Go ahead, Georgia, real quick. Y'all got to do it real quick because I got a little bit more. Georgia, LaShonda, and
It's gonna be quick. This gonna be quick. This is my mindset. I'm looking for me. I'm looking for me. When I go out there, am I satisfied with me when I put my head on the pillow? Did I do all that I know I could do? To thy own self, be honest.
Yes, to thy own
I'm
self, be
looking
true.
for me.
That's good. Now let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all, not you, everybody. Given who you are, what you put into the business, would you be satisfied looking for you? Would you be satisfied looking for you? Do you want to sponsor somebody like you with what you did this day or this week?
That's right.
Ask yourself
be a leader? Is who you showing up as for yourself? Do you want you to be a leader, your leader? That's my motto. That's my mindset all the time. When I go out there, I'm looking for me. Okay.
Yeah. And look, I was saying that in the mirror this morning. I'm looking for my boomies. I'm looking for my boomies. All right. Thank you, Miss Georgia. Would you be looking for you? Great question. Ask yourself that. If not, become that person that you would be looking for. All right. Hey, LaShonda's brand new. She was signed up by Anna. What you got for LaShonda?
I want to be just like Peter, not afraid to step out.
I love it.
Like Peter, you know? And just like the man said that night, that morning, he was saying sometimes you have to take people with you. Go on and get the trip, tell them to get the plane ticket to meet you there. And you got to fill the rooms up so they can see it for themselves. Sometimes seeing is believing.
Speaking of which, you can buy a ticket for a guest for Orlando. So guests can come. They just need a ticket. But she was talking about, guys, dispelling the spirit of fear. We've been talking with Tia. There's a prayer call tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. I think it's 8 o'clock that Tia does. And it is getting rid of the spirit of fear. We should be walking in power, right? Power, love, and a sound mind. That's what we should be walking in. Power, not fear. God is not fear. God has not given us that spirit of fear. And sometimes we're scared to make a call, scared to follow up, scared. No, we got to walk in power, guys, not fear. Go ahead, Neverly.
Okay, so one of the things Art Williams, and we go way back with him with A.L. Williams, but one of the things I always got from his Let's Do It speech is he says almost everybody in America can stay excited for 2 or 3 months. A few people can stay excited for 2 or 3 years, but a winner will stay excited for 30 years or however long it takes to win. And, Danny said something similar to that Saturday in his training as well.
Repeat that again.
It says almost everybody in America can stay excited for 2 or 3 months. A few people can stay excited for 2 or 3 years, but a winner will stay excited for 30 years or however long it takes to win.
That's some good stuff right there. So notice, guys, if that ain't the truth, you are going to have some people come in here and say, oh, Travorium is the most awesome thing. They're so excited for 30 days. But then they're going to get all the no's, and then their excitement is going to go like this. Or they'll be excited for 3 weeks or 3 days and then go MIA into the witness protection. That's what the average mindset, is like that. But when you can attract the people who have the mindset of a winner, of those visionaries who, no, I'm not average, I'm not ordinary, I want more out of life. And even there are going to be people, though, who realize where they are and understand, I gotta grow. I want to become somebody. I want to be around you all in the energy and people who are upwardly mobile and going great places and doing the things, because I know I gotta grow myself. There will be people who are conscious and self-aware and know that they aren't where they want to be, but they're not where they're used to be. So they're in that process. And so they stay close to the fire because they want to intentionally grow themselves. So, and I believe that's the type of people that we all are on here, right? So we're not where we're going to be, and we're not where we used to be, but we are on the journey. And every day we just want to get a little bit better tomorrow than we were today. And we're intentional about doing that. It doesn't just show up. You are making it happen. So, guys, as we get ready to end, there's a couple more things that I want to show you. Oh, let me share this and remind you guys about us being. This is the month to get into the Home Run Club, okay? So let's talk about the Home Run Club. Let me show this. Let me show this flyer. I think I have it here. So the Home Run Club, does anybody know what you have to do to get into the Home Run Club for December?
Sponsor 2 people.
You have to sponsor 2 people or have 5 calls with the dates, the names, and their intentions on what they want to do.
All right. So thank you, Anna. Thank you, Ruth. Let me explain this to you guys. When this first came out, we had 25 people from the big group or something that got into the Home Run Club. So remember, we're a team that wins. If something comes out to win, we want to win it. It doesn't matter that you say, oh, I don't need another pendant. I don't need a bracelet. It's not about that. It's about having a winning mindset. And so to be in the Home Run Club, what you need to do is sponsor 2 people in the month of December. That will get you the pendant. But more importantly, you're in the Home Run Club, where Cynthia said there'll be special calls like with the CEO, these special things at events and whatever, okay? Another way that you can get into the Home Run Club is, look down here at the bottom of this little baseball graphic, 5 home runs. And if you sponsor 1 new member or 5 home runs, you receive a bracelet. Now, a home run, it doesn't have to be a person in the business. That is taking 5 people around the bases. You pitch the ball, you send them the video, you do the 3-way. The 3-way is a must. We get them on the call, the show me the big picture call, like show me the money, or the lifestyle membership call. So you're taking the people around the bases, playing the baseball system. And so then there's an outcome. Either they said they're not interested, or they joined, or they made a decision not to make a decision. They want to keep looking some more, right? But 5 people. So guys, up your 3-way game. Some of y'all last time, they got it done in 1 day, right? Just make a decision to get into the home run club, because when the rest of us are on these special calls, I don't want none of you being left out. I want all 76 of you all here today. Now, if you already are in it, you already are in it, right? But this is for all the new people, and for people who didn't get in it the last time. Do your 5 3-ways to get them done. Some of the people just ask their cousins, their aunt, their grandmother. Like, I remember Crystal saying she got her sister and her brother. Listen, guys, I'm in a contest trying to get into this home run club. I need you to watch this video. I need you to do this call. Let me introduce you to my business partner. I need you to get on this Zoom. And she took them around the bases, and guess what happened? They ended up joining. They thought they were just doing her a favor, and they ended up liking it. But whether it's that, or whether you're being intentional, really sponsoring people, this is what we do each day. We play ball. We pitch the ball, and we use that home run system or the baseball system that you have the graphic. If you don't have the graphic printed out, it's here in the group under the Getting Started documents. Sponsoring is a process. I learned that back in the late 90s. Sponsoring is just a step-by-step process of information gathering so a person can make a decision. They can get the information. When a person just hears one thing, it's not enough information for them to really be clear and make a decision. So understand, from the pitching to the video to the 3-way to the show me the money to the lifestyle membership Zoom to maybe seeing something again, a testimonial video, the step-by-step information, the repetition, remember, write that word down. The repetition, what it does is it builds up a desire for it. It builds up a person's belief, and it gives them clarity. So desire, belief, and clarity. I want you all to understand that's why people need multiple looks. Some of you all just give up on people and they seen it one time and they didn't make a decision. You feel like they should make a decision. No, that's not reality in network marketing. It's the repetition of the information. A lot of times people don't believe in themselves, but so they need to hear various calls and various people talking about how they're winning, they love it, how they're saving. And that builds the belief. You got to build up people's belief that they can do it. You got to build their belief that the product is really working. They may need to hear that several times. They got to build up their belief in, so their desire, their belief in themselves, their belief in the company, their belief in the product. So, but that's why you got to keep taking people around the bases, okay? So who, unmute and let me know who's going to get into the home run club.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm in
I
it.
want
I'm
that
already in
pendant.
it.
I'm in
Me
the home
again.
run club.
I want to
Me
see what that
again.
men's pendant.
Thank you, God.
I'm
I want to see what that
already in
men's
it, but I'm
pendant look
still
like,
gonna keep
Bunmi.
going.
That men's pendant. So look,
Yeah.
the men's pendant is this one right here without the bling. The ones without the bling. And the women's one is the one with the bling. But if you're a man and you want the bling one, I would tell her, say, how can I get that bling one? So remember,
Okay.
2 people in the system this month gets you the pendant, and you're in the home run club. And 1 person in, you get the bracelet. There are 4 bracelets to win, 4 different colors. So you can earn all 4. But 5 3-ways and 5 people around the basements gives you 1. Now you got to keep track of this. You got to keep track of when you did the 3-way and what happened with each person. This all has to be documented and written down and emailed to Cynthia. Okay. So you send it to me and I got to send it to her. So I need y'all to help me and police me to make sure I send it in. But it's all 5 in 1 email. And it has to be what was the outcome. And if the outcome was that a person joined, you got to have their ID number and the date that they joined. Okay. Because she's checking out everything. So home run club, let's start hitting those 3-ways hard. And then the final thing that I want to show you is, let's see if I can pull this up. So my mother, back in the days when she was really like building a network marketing business hard, now she's just playing around. She they used to call her the paper queen because Like, I'm not an administrative type of follow through kind of person. She was always making up papers and books and different things for people to use to help them to build their business. So this is what she did for us here in the BIT Group. She did it for her team, and she said, hey, I'm going to make it for everybody. All right. Can you all see this right here? Where it says
Yes.
billionaires in training, building wealth, living free, traveling well.
Yeah.
This is a large file resource guide for the BIT Group. It's like everything is here. It's 76 pages long, right? But it's everything in one place, and you can look at the table of contents and see what you need, what you want. So it's no excuse that people say, oh, I'm not on Facebook. Okay, now you have papers that you can tangibly touch or email for you to open. So it's everything from a short welcome message to learning about the launches. The launch process is there. The memory jogger is there, complete with the pages where you can write your prospects names and list that out. The DMO, the 3-5-5-5-3 method, DMO is in here. The baseball system, how do you pitch? All of that is in here. How to stay plugged in, the conference call schedules, the WhatsApp group, all of that is in here. How to use your membership to travel smarter and earn more. All of this is in here. Is a whole 76 pages worth of stuff, complete with pictures of BIT Group team members. Getting started checklist is in here, just everything. She took it upon herself. Like, she don't know how to do these graphics. She paid somebody over $100 to do this for the team. And so she got this together, took the time. This is what that's leadership, right? Oh, what does my team need? Let me make this. Sharon either made something similar for her team, right? But this can be for anybody in the BIT Group. So I want you to, I'm going to give you all, I'm going to figure out a way to send this. I got to see what's the best way to send a large file. But for right now, if you email me, I'm going to give you my email, and then I'm just going to email this to you with the attachment. And so my email is go, like G-O, fun, F-U-N, places, plural, with Bunmi. And Bunmi is spelled B as in boy, U as in umbrella, N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, I as in igloo. Go fun places with Bunmi at gmail.com. All right.
Excuse
so,
me,
hey, Carolyn.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Don't you have also a personal ebook that you have?
I do.
I said it for a reason.
Yes. I mean, I got a book, and I do have it on ebook too.
Yeah. My opinion is if this was an ebook, everybody would have access to it. You would have to send a file. They could click on it. But in all honesty, I was just waiting for this. But honestly, it should be a fee for her ebook. This is a lot of work. She pulled together everything that's been scattered in, click on feature, and we print this out and print that out. She put it all together and compiled it into one place that if we had an ebook, we click on it and print out what we want or share it with whoever. But personally, I should be paying you at least $15, $20 for this. This is serious. And it's nice if she give it for free. This is just my opinion. But you leaders have been doing a lot. She deserves some type of compensation for this, because we could have all pulled it together, kept printing out sheets here and there. Where is this? Tell us where it is. Click on this again. She's pulled it all together. And if it's an ebook, she could continue to add to it. So it's up to you guys what you do, but that's my opinion.
Well, we appreciate that opinion. She probably would be like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that.
But it's part of business. It's business.
Right.
Like if it's an ebook, all these pages, and now you don't have to worry about, I got to send this big file to each person. That's still a lot of work. Mm-hmm. And then if it's ebook, we just click it up and print out what we think is necessary at the time for the person, or they could get the whole book.
I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to pay for it because, like she just said, that was work. that was work.
And it's going to work for you if you send it out to everybody.
And I feel that she should be really compensated for her time and energy and loving us enough to do.
I agree. I second, third, and 10th that.
This is just
I
what we all
agree.
need.
I'll pay for it.
This is professional. This is just what we all need. So we won't be clicking here and there all the time, clicking on the feature, and then we don't. If somebody don't remember, here you are going back. Click on this, click on that, click on feature. It's all there. It's right here, and because it's an ebook, you could add anything you want, videos, whatever. It can always be upgraded.
Well, put it this way. I know she was saying, I don't even know how to do that. When she can figure out how to do that. But thank you. I appreciate your heart. And if anybody wanted to send her something to the Cash App, I'm sure she would give it to you. But as of right now, hey, it's here in this form. But thank you so much, Carolyn. So, but
awesome.
maybe
Figure out that
is
ebook.
something to look into. We appreciate that.
Thank
so,
you. Thank you, Ms. Carey.
For her, you are welcome.
Yeah, Bunmi, I've got a question. I've got somebody who has a big property and wants to make it available for people in Travorium to travel to. It's in Nigeria. Who do they get in contact with to find out how they get the property listed into maybe like the Getaways or something like that?
Maybe the homes on the other site. I don't know how you would do that, but just email support@travorium.com.
Okay.
And have them lead you in the right direction.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys. So I gave you that email address, and I will look and be able to forward that to you guys. Let me see if there's anything else on here. Oh, last thing is, remember probably back in September, I told you all that I used ChatGPT to figure out what is the pace that I need to create on the team in my left leg and my right leg in order to reach my goal by February the 1st. And it was 5 members in each leg each week. And so I made this tracker, which the baby colored all on, but I made the tracker. And so now as people come in, I am tracking this, right? So we're going to be today at 177 members. We have 177 members in the left team. How many more to get to 188? If we have 177?
11.
Just 11. We'll be there before February, right? In that left leg. And in the right leg, we have 142. I believe that it is. So how many left in the right leg?
46.
46. That's right. 46. That's it. So my left leg needs 11. But remember, we don't stay on the edge. The right leg needs 46. So we're going to hit it and make it happen. We just going to do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And it's going to be done before February 1st, I decree and declare. So we're going to hit it. So I'm ending with this to say, I know my numbers. I want you to know your numbers. I want you to be clear. And because I want to help you to get to where you want to go. So we've been doing these launches. That's been helping. Oh, also, Tia has let me show y'all this. When you get to ambassador, then you start your own calls. And let me see did I put this in here? So Tia has ambassador calls, and write this down. On Monday at 7 p.m., she has a training. This is our health and wealth big group, guys. This is where I want you all to post, like when new members come in. Don't post it in the chat as much as like post it in the Facebook group, because in the chat, then the important messages will get pushed down. So I want you all to use the Facebook group for celebrating new members and all. But I'm trying to find, and you can post anything, encouraging updates, whatever in this group. But I thought I had sent Tia's information here. I'll post it. But on Wednesdays at 7 p.m., she does a opportunity call. That's her ambassador business opportunity. So write that down, Wednesday at 7 Eastern. So, and then she has other dates where she says, hey, these dates are free. If you need a launch, I can do a launch for you on these dates. So I'm going to post that out. I thought I had it in here. I'm going to post that so you all can see it. But as she is our direct ambassador, she would like us to get on her calls. We're all used to get on Cynthia's, and that's great. We continue doing that. It means a lot of different Zooms that we can use. But I want you all to know that on Monday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern, Tia's team has a training. And on Wednesdays at 7 p.m., she actually does a presentation. And remember what Danny said, like, don't just be getting on the Zooms, like use the Zoom to build your business. That's what you want to be doing. You want to be inviting people to the Zoom. Following the baseball system, typically your Zoom shouldn't be the first look. Every now and again it may be, but it is a cog in the wheel, a drip on them, okay? So I will post that. So with that, guys, know your numbers, please. Use ChatGPT. You guys are using AI for your AI twin. I use AI for engagement, for my birthdays and all that kind of thing. I use it every day for strategy, for help with posts, all of that. Use it to chart your course, to figure out what you need and how it needs to happen in order for you to hit your goal by said date. You need to know how much you need coming in, left team, right team, and in what rate you need it to happen. Anybody have any questions, comments, or feedback for the good of the team before we go? Anything?
Yeah, can you post this video so I can look at it again tomorrow? Because you had a lot of great information coming out tonight, and I really don't want to lose the information.
So remind me again tonight. So after we finish here, then this has to render. I don't know how long that's going to take. Then I got to upload it to YouTube, and then I got to remember to send it out to you. So stay on me about that, because I need a secretary, because I'm not.
Okay, I'll be your secretary.
Let me ask you one question, because I don't know when you all started this baseball. My mind's not on that, because I've had a lot of three-way calls with you and with Jeff. So when did this start? So I got to go back in my head and get it down. But I'm always getting all.
Oh, the home run. It started December the 1st. It's the month of December, so you need to do 5 in the month of December.
You broke up. I didn't hear you. What you say?
I was saying in December, it's a contest for December.
Yeah, I know that, but I've been getting y'all to do three-way calls for me, and I haven't been writing that stuff down.
Okay, well, just go back and remember, but it's not just a three-way. They got to go through the whole around the bases, okay?
Okay.
So you pitch the ball, send them the video, they do the three-way, they see your presentation, so just make sure they go around the bases, and the three-way has to be done in that process, okay? All right.
Hey, Bunmi, it's me. This is Anna.
Hey, Anna.
Real quick, where can I get a copy of what Danny was his call from yesterday?
Okay, good question. 98% of the time, the Saturday corporate trainings are on the Travorium page. Yesterday was shared there. The only time it's not is when Todd is traveling and he can't share it to the page while he's traveling. Okay. So go to the Travorium corporate page, and that's where all of the Saturday trainings are when they are shared there, when they're live there on the page.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Anybody else? All right, y'all ready? Are y'all going for it this week? We're moving the chains. We're getting closer to those ranks. You're getting closer to getting your 3, closer to getting your 1-star, closer to your 2-star. Y'all, we doing it this week, y'all?
Yes, we are.
Unmute, let me know.
We are doing it and doing it.
All right, we're doing it.
Let's do it.
3-way calls, launches, getting our people on, pitching that ball 10 by 10. 10 by 10.
Hey,
10
Bunmi.
pictures by 10 a.m. All of that, guys, are those income producing activities that are going to lead you closer to your goal. Hold on, wait a minute, Deborah. Let me say this. Please, y'all, got to write this down on your refrigerator. I forget exactly how it was, but it was like, people are going to hear about this, right? So they might as well hear about it from me, because if they don't hear about it from me, they're going to hear about it from somebody. You got to understand this. So they might as well hear about it from you. You got to write that down and make sure that you you internalize that. Because if you don't tell them, somebody's going to tell them. Don't think they're not going to hear about it just because you're scared to say something. Be the one that plants the seed, because they will hear about it from someone else if they don't hear about it from you.
They sure will.
And hey everybody, this is Anna. Real quick, I'm the leads queen. So with me, I buy leads. I'm building my team from people that I don't even know. And it does work, because you'd be surprised at what people are looking for and what they want. Number one. Number two, out on social media, people are looking at you. Trust me, they're in the cut, they're peeping and peering, and they're seeing what's going on. So just to let everybody know, put yourself out there, because they're seeing you, they're looking, and they will come on board.
Absolutely. And then you got to do it consistently. You can't do it for 2 months and then stop. It has to be your way of being. I made a post about most network marketers don't network, they don't work, and they surely don't market. Guys, you got to market. If you're a network marketer, network, work, and market. Please, please. All right, guys.
What was that C letter word again? What was that C letter word you just said?
Consistency. Is that the one?
That's the one. That's the one.
Consistency is the new currency. Consistency will pay you. It will validate you. You want people to say, oh my God, you're everywhere. Oh, you're always showing up. This is how you grow an audience. For those of you who say, I don't have nobody to talk to. Okay, grow an audience. That's what marketers do. They start and they grow their following. We're marketers. All right. All right, guys. I love you all. Stay on me, Wanda. Call me. Make sure I didn't get distracted.
God bless.
Sending this out. All right, guys. Everybody unmute.
Thank you, Bunmi.
Say good night to
Thank
each
you,
other.
Bunmi.
Have a good night.
Information shared.
Love you too, everybody. God bless.
Love you guys. Have a
God bless
blessed week.
everyone.
Good night. Let's
Thank you,
go.
guys.
Get ready to get to Orlando.
Good night, Bunmi.
Everybody.
I
Thank
gotta
you.
go get it.
Thanks for
Thanks,
that free-way
everybody. Have a good
tonight,
night.
Bunmi, and Vic.
You too.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
Cheryl.
Good
Good.
night, Merle.
Good, Bunmi.
Good
Bunmi.
night. Cass. Hey, Cass.
Somebody's coming.
Yeah. I don't know however many people still here. I just wanted to say,
Go out looking for you.
as
Go ahead,
part
Cass.
as part of building
Okay.
a following, you gotta be patient, because it's not going to happen in 24 hours or even a week. So like you said, that consistency, you just got to keep showing up and keep showing up, and that is how you build an audience. You ain't going to build it, don't think, well, I done put something out there like 5 times this week or every day this week, and I still ain't that many people commenting, ain't that many people. It takes time to build a following, so you gotta show yourself some grace and be patient.
That's right. Keep on showing up every day. That's your way of being. Thank you, Cass. All right, y'all. Good night. I love you
Good
all.
night.
Good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
See you, Shirley.
God bless everyone.
Bless.
God bless you too.
Fireside chat.
Yeah, we're gonna do it and do it and do
And
it
do it
and do
and
it
do
And
it
do it,
and
and
do it
do it,
until the
and do
job
it
Good
is
night.
and
done.
do it,
I'm getting
and do it,
tired.
and do it.
Grace and peace. And do it again.
I'll post that in the